be a great night. Now let's get to the cards. Ladies, if you will, deal the cards, please. We are starting our match with these two card sharks.
And thank you, Ricky, for allowing me to take over. This is Rodney1279 for Card Sharks on the Rodney1279 channel. Glad to have you with us for episode 13 of Card Sharks. We have our returning champion who has won $21,000, Ben Mason. You there, Ben?
Yes, I am.
So, you did...
Paper Mario right now with the volume turned down, that's all.
Oh, okay. So you did well in that Price is Right game on the last time.
Yes, I did. Then
you feel
expensive prizes.
You feel like you can stretch this luck over here?
Oh, we'll see.
And facing Ben Mason, another good buddy of mine, Steve Kibrowski.
Yep, that's right.
You feeling confident? You feeling strong today?
I feel confident and I feel strong and I'm ready to do the best I can.
Very good. Okay, well, this first game is worth $1,000, so we're going to do this best of 2 out of 3 match. And here we go. And incidentally, the winner of this match is going to go under the money cards for $144,000. Alright, and we're going to start with the champion first, and that is you, Ben. Good luck. We polled 100 waitresses and asked them, have you ever dropped food on the floor and then served it anyway? How many waitresses admitted they have?
Oh my goodness. You can't eat dirty food. Well, unless you had the 3-second rule, but, yeah, I've seen you've probably heard of it too.
I heard of it.
Let's go with 34.
Going 34. Alright. Steve, you believe that answer is higher or lower than 34?
I think it's going to be lower.
Going lower. Okay, if it is lower, Steve, you'll play your cards. If it is 34 or higher, Ben will play his cards. And if it's 34 right on the nose, then you'll win a $1,000 bonus right away. Okay, Ben?
Gotcha.
The actual number of waitresses that admitted they have dropped food on the floor and served it anyway is 23. It is lower. Good job, Steve.
Right.
Alright. You have an opening card of an 8. You can play it or change it.
Heck no, I'm not going to play that. Change it.
Alright, when you win the question, you can change the base card. The 8 becomes a 5. A little better.
Higher.
Higher than a 5, it's a 9.
Freeze.
Freezing on a 9, keeping Ben away from his cards. And this is your first hollow question, Steve. Steve, we asked 100 teenagers who live in Beverly Hills, one of the wealthiest communities in the country, have you ever paid another kid to do your homework? How many Beverly Hills teenagers have paid another kid to do their homework?
Well, I always did my homework when I was a kid, and I never hired anybody to do that for me, so I don't think that would be a lot for somebody hiring a kid to do that for them. They should do it themselves. I'm going to say about 37.
You're going 37, okay. What do you think, Ben, higher or lower than 37?
Well, let me explain something.
Go ahead,
I've
Ben.
seen the movie Grease 2, and you remember that scene where Maxwell Cofield's character, Michael Carrington, has paid the T-Birds to do his homework?
Yes, I do.
Or I think it's something like that. I haven't seen that movie in a while. But for kids, the teenagers, asking the others to do homework, I think it's going to be a little higher than that.
You want a little higher? Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of Beverly Hills teenagers that have paid another kid to do their homework is 11. It's not higher, it's lower. All right, Steve, you keep control. You have the 9 showing. What do you want to do with that 9?
Change that 9.
The 9 becomes a jack.
Lower.
Lower than a jack. It's a 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. It's a 9.
Freeze again.
Keeping Ben away from his cards. You're 1 card away from winning the first game and $1,000. It's back to you, Ben. Ben, we asked 100 single women, have you ever said no to a man, but later wish you had said yes? How many women said they've done that?
A very tough question. Well, let's go with a wild guess here. 64.
Going 64. Alright, is that number's higher or lower than 64, Steve?
I believe that it's going to be a little bit lower.
A little lower. Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of women that said that this situation has happened, that they said no to a man, but later wish they had said yes, is... Whoa! 65! You're 1 off, Ben. And if you hadn't got that on the nose, it would have been a $1,000 bonus. It is not lower, it is higher. So you got control, Ben. You have a good card of a 2.
Do I have to change it? No way. It's going to be higher. I know that.
Okay, let's see. Higher than 2. It's a 3.
How about higher again?
Higher than 3. No, a double. Free chance to you, Steve. And this is for the first game.
Lower.
For the first game at $1,000. Lower than a 9. No, it's a jack. And this is the 4th and final question. Somebody must win this play of the card, so control is critical. And this is your question, Steve. We asked 100 commercial airline pilots, have your automobile driver license ever been revoked? How many pilots said their driver license have been revoked?
I'm going to take a shot of this and say with a guess of let's go with 47.
He's going 47, okay. Ben, is it higher or lower than 47?
Lower, sorry. I had my mic muted for a second.
Oh,
Sorry
okay.
about that.
Lower than 47. Okay, this is an important decision. Here's the question. Here's the answer. The actual number of pilots that said that they have their driver's license revoked is only 5. It is lower. Now, Ben, you have an interesting decision. You have a 2 showing, but you have 4 cards to go in order to win this first game. Steve has a 9. He does not have the power to change that 9. He has 1 card to go. Now, you can play it yourself or pass it to Steve. What do you want to do?
Let's give it to Steve.
He's giving it to Steve. Steve, you have to call on the 9. If you miss on this, Ben wins the game.
All right, I'm going lower.
All right, for the game. Lower than a 9. Ben, you won the game. Good job. So that takes you up to $22,000, Ben. So one more game and you'll be back onto the money cards for $144,000. The cards are already shuffled and set on the board again. And this is your question, Ben. We asked 100 married women, have you and your husband ever had a pillow fight? How many women say yes, her and her husband had a pillow fight?
Married couples pillow fighting. I don't see that happening any day. But I'm sure a few of them have done it. Let alone even if it's in a good situation or bad.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with 43.
Going 43. Okay. All right, Steve, higher or lower than 43?
I'm going to say higher.
Going higher. Let's check it out. The actual number of women that say yes, her and her husband had a pillow fight is... Oh, Ben! You got on the nose!
Oh, man.
Ben, give me your hand right now, Ben.
Let me guess. Do I have $23,000 right now?
Yes, you do. And I'm going to give you this 1,000 right now. Count it out, y'all.
100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. Hey. Thank
Give
you.
it to you all in cash here.
All compliments of Scrabble.
How do you all like that bell?
I love that bell. School's out forever.
There you go. That's $1,000 bonus for getting on the nose, Ben. Good job. So that takes your total to $23,000. And your opening card, Ben, is a jack. What do you want to do with that jack?
I'll play it. I'll go lower.
Okay, he's playing it. He's going lower. Lower than a jack. No, it's an ace. Steve, free chance. You got two.
Higher.
Higher than two. It's a king.
Lower.
Lower than a king. 8.
Freeze.
He's freezing on the 8, protecting his position. And incidentally, y'all, this second game is worth $2,000 if I did not say that at the beginning, okay? All right, Steve, your question. We found 100 people across the country who live in towns with populations of 10,000 or less and asked them, do you leave your front door unlocked all night? How many people who live in small towns said they do?
Leave their front door unlocked?
Yes, all night.
I don't think that would be very much. 30.
Going 30. What do you think, Ben? Higher or lower than 30?
I live in a small town, Quispam Sis, and I leave my door unlocked all the time.
Really?
Like, I don't know. Yeah, really. I mean, I live in a pretty safe neighborhood.
You're crazy.
Well, thanks, Alan, for the commentary. But maybe I should lock my door more often.
I think
but I'll
so.
say the answer in this case is a little slightly higher than 30.
He's going higher than 30. Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of people who live in small towns say that they do not lock the doors is 22. It is not higher, it is lower. So, Steve, you got it. All right, Steve, you have an 8 showing. What do you think?
Change that card.
The 8 becomes a 9, only a little better.
Lower.
Okay, lower than a 9 is a 4.
Higher.
For $2,000 and to tie up the match. Higher than a 4. Good job, Steve. So you got $2,000. Nicely done, Steve. Now we go into our 3-question showdown to see who go under the money cards for $144,000. The cards are set up, and this question goes to you, Ben.
Does it?
Ben, we asked 100 bachelors, have you ever had to fight off a woman's advances? How many bachelors claim they have?
I'm going to have to go with... This is going to be a wild guess. 62.
Going 62. There you go. All right. Steve, higher or lower than 62?
Could you repeat the question one more time, please?
Yes, sir. We asked 100 bachelors, have you ever had to fight off a woman's advances? How many bachelors claim they have? And Ben said 62.
I think it's going to be lower.
Going lower. Let's check it out. The actual number of bachelors that claim they have fought off a woman's advances is 56. A little lower, but good guess, Ben.
Wow.
All right. Your card is a 10, Steve. What do you want to do?
Change that card.
Okay, changing it. The 10 becomes a 7.
Higher.
Higher than a 7. No, it's a 4. Free chance to Ben. You have to play off the 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5. It's a 9.
Lower.
All right. If it is lower, you'll win the game another $3,000 and your winnings will go to $26,000. Lower than a 9, you did it, Ben. You're the champ. All right, so we're going to have you go to the money cards in a minute. Well, Steve, you're not going away empty-handed. You got $2,000 for winning that second game, okay?
That's fine. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Great having you. Ben, you did it again, bud.
Whoa! Am I having the luck of the world or what?
Yes, you are. You have $26,000 at the moment. I know that. Let me get the money card set up.
And I already know what number I'm going to cut my deck with. Number 21 again.
Are you going with 21? Thanks. I'm going to hold you to that. I'm going to share the screen. Share the window. We're playing for $144,000. Let's bring the money cards out.
Let's get to it.
Got the money card set up, and Ben already said his number already. He said he's going with 21. So we're not going to waste any time. You know how the game is played, so we're going to get right into it. And once the cards come up, we're going to give you your $1,000. There you go. And for $1,000, your opening card is a 9.
Throw it in the garbage. Number 3.
You're going to change the card. With number 3, this is going to be your only change on this line, as you know. The 9 becomes a 5. You have $1,000 and a 5, Ben.
Everything higher.
He's going for it. Everything higher than a 5 is a 7. You have $2,000 and a 7.
$100 lower.
Okay? $100. Lower than a 7. There you go, a 2, $2,100.
The whole ball of wax higher.
Of course it's higher. Yes, $4,200. We give you another $1,000. And that takes you to $5,200 and you have a jack.
$2,000 lower.
Okay. $2,000. Lower than a jack. No, it's an ace. Good that you held back, but you got a good card of an ace.
Do I ever? Let's bet everything. Go lower.
There you go. Everything lower than an ace. There you go. $6,400 in the king.
There can't be another ace in there. Everything lower.
Okay. He'll go up to $12,800 if he's right. Everything lower than a king. Good. $12,800 and we're at the big bet. Now, Ben, the question is, do you want to keep that 4?
Sure, why not?
He's going to keep it. Okay. Now, you must bid at least $6,400 on this play of the cards because you're at the big bet. You can bid more. What's your big bet?
$10,000 higher.
Okay. $10,000 higher. If you're right, Ben, your winnings in the money cards will be $22,800. Added to your previous winnings, it'll be for a grand total of $48,800. Higher than a 4. Yeah!
Wow.
Nicely done, Ben.
Yeah!
How do you feel, man?
Oh, I feel like $1 million, even though I'm not quite there yet.
Not quite there yet, but we'll add your previous winnings of $26,000. That means you have $48,800. And we're going to take a little break, guys. And when we come back, we'll do episode number 14 of Card Sharks. Don't go away.
I won't, Rodney.